Z Cavaricci is a fashion brand that started in 1981. Wanted to say thank you for your suggestion.
Cavaricci, when your heart tells you what to wear.
James Cavaricci started the brand in 1982 in Los Angeles, California. The brand started in relative obscurity until 1987. When you think of fashion from the 1980s and 90s, the Z Cavaricci brand might come to mind. Throughout history, men's fashion has often taken a back seat to what women wore. But guys during the 1980s had their moment. They were allowed to have some serious fashion fun. If you grew up in the 1980s, or even the early 1990s, then you know what I'm talking about. Who can forget those parachute pants, headbands, OP board shorts, members only jacket, skinny piano keyboard ties? 80s dudes were styling and profiling back in the day. And one brand that was super hot in the late 1980s for guys and girls, but mostly for guys, was Z Cavaricci. Z Cavaricci cat-eyed pants made their debut in 1987. It exemplified the excess of the era and quickly became a must-have for a generation of young people. For those who wore them, or were like me who just admired them from afar, the iconic look summarized 80s fashion. The trademark look of Z Cavaricci's included a super high waist, extra buttons, folds and loops that buttoned and looped onto nothing, and the famous white label that ran right along the crotch. While the pants were really fitted along the high waistline, then they flared out in the thigh area before tapering down once more by the ankle. MC Hammer had to have drawn inspiration from Z Cavaricci. Mario Lopez, who played AC Slater in Saved by the Bell, was seen wearing the iconic pants as well. The pants came in tons of colors. They were very European, very trendy, and paired beautifully with a stylish mock turtleneck. Pegging was also important with these pants. You had to roll them up a little so you could show off your loafers. Besides these pants, Z Cavaricci also had sweatshirts, t-shirts, and of course acid wash jeans in their line. It was so popular that in 1991, Jim Cavaricci, the brand's founder, said he sold 3 million pairs of the line's cat-eye pants. At its peak, revenues for the company reached $140 million. But just as fast as they had become popular, Z Cavaricci pants faded in 1980s pop culture. By 2008, the designer pulled the plug on the brand because he didn't like the direction the label was heading. Somehow, we found ourselves in juniors, he said. I didn't like it. I was tired of people beating us up for prices. We closed and walked away. Since then, Cavaricci has worked from Orange County, California as an investor. The only place fans can find this unique style were in vintage shops. But in late 2017, Cavaricci decided to see if there was any interest in the brand's signature look, making a limited edition of the brand's most popular style, the cat eye, for a contemporary fashion crowd. It was made in Los Angeles and sold for $245 a pair through the website, which is headquartered in Laguna Hills, California. Now the brand is investing in wholesaling the line. In early March 2018, Cavaricci made deals with 2 showrooms to represent the brand. In Los Angeles, the label is represented by Kathy Walker Sales in The New Mart. In New York, it is being sold by the Hotline showroom. Recently, the line was picked up by shopbop.com. Cavaricci said he was reluctant to return to fashion. Z Cavaricci is still around. Located in Laguna Hills, California, it is now part of a clothing store's industry. Z Cavaricci Inc. currently has only 5 employees. So what are your favorite memories of this place? Leave a comment. Hey, if you just watched my video, thanks for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe to Eric C. Productions.